Hello and welcome back to Wildfrost. Don't listen to me typing. I'm remembering to open GIMP before I start the recording. Haha. Yeah. I shouldn't have a crash. I reset before I started. And we're gonna play Clunk Masters today. Someone suggested about, or no, I played Clunk Masters last time actually. Sorry, I remember now. We'll play Snow Dwellers. Someone suggested a few ideas, like maybe Spice Charm is the fire version of Eevee, and Block Charm could be the water version. I don't know if there was a water version. Oh yeah, Vaporeon. Anyway, I want to try to cycle through the clans a little more robustly so I can try to see these. Also, got from the last one that Murkrow is a dark bird. Didn't register the dark part. So shout out to that guy. These are horrific. Been getting a lot of good leaders lately. I suppose it had to come to an end. I'll play the 6 HP 3x2 with applied 2 spice to a random ally, and we'll go Eevee. Just, not great. Sorry, I always do this to myself. I'm gonna open GIMP, and because I cleared out my folder, I'm just gonna be able to real quickly while it's loading, I'm gonna be able to grab what I'm looking for. And then I open it up, and for some reason, even though there's fucking nothing in the folder, there's nothing here, I haven't used anything else, the thumbnail is still not in the recently used. God, I hate this software. That's not true. I appreciate it greatly, and the open source nature makes my life much easier, but also, fuck you, GIMP. I'm gonna play Eevee. Am I gonna take 2 damage for money here? Nah. I'm good. It's like $5. Why should I take the damage? I'll take the 1 for money. It always baits me too, because I look at it. Fucking the Chris Mallow PNG is in the recently used. I haven't opened that file in like 2 months, 3 months. Why are you showing me this? It's a war that I will never win. Anyway, I was thinking about how in these early parts of runs, especially this and Slice and Dice, I mean, that's everything I play right now, but it'd be cool if I took some time to yap about other things, but dear God, I'm just gonna fucking lose my mind with GIMP instead. I hate it here. There it is. I'm ready now. You see, I'm prepped. Thank you for listening to my 2 minutes of complaining about the recently used section of GIMP. Join me next time when I'm gonna definitely do it again. I don't know, I'll tell you this though, as much as I complain about GIMP, it's not, I would rather die than use fucking Adobe. I'm not using Adobe, so GIMP is fine. There are worse fates. I'll tell you that. I could be doing them in MS Paint. That would be pretty grim. Actually, that's not that bad. I'm pretty sure Cranberry uses MS Paint. Actually, I think he just fucking drops that shit in. And it works for him. So it would probably work for me. He's an MS Paint master, though. When a companion is killed, game time is 1. King Gambit's pretty cool. I want to play something different, though, so let's play Poltegeist. So, King Gambit, I think, is a fighting bug. Don't ask me why I think this guy's... Or not fighting. I think he's a steel bug. Don't ask me why bug. I just get bug vibes. I think it's the shell on his back. Maybe it's just a shield or something. But I think this guy's a bug. He's like a beetle with a sword for a head. That's what I see here. He looks like a rhinoceros beetle or something. This is obviously a ghost. Look at the name. I don't think it's going to be anything else. It's probably just inhabiting a teapot. Teapot is probably not a type. Let's do this, and we'll play Poltegeist. You know what would be crazy with this is, fucking Ninjask. Nincada Ninjask. That would be pretty fucking broken. Force Feel, I guess, would be fine. Lickitung. This guy is a freak. What's his name? Haunter into Gengar. What was Gengar? I don't remember what Gengar did. These are the enemies. I have passed G a while ago. There's a Haunter. Here he is. Deal double damage to debuffed enemies, prevent immune to indirect damage, and prevents reactions. Okay. He's pretty mid, I think, but there's still time for something cool. Although this opener is a little bit spooky. I won't lie. Because I don't think snow is considered a debuff. Maybe I should have picked a Lupa. That would have been fun. Should go Flame Water here since we're going to have 3 hits. And Poltegeist can go get hit. 7 HP is quite a bit. Good for tanking. Now you're not random in your targeting. So we could do like... I don't know. How afraid am I? Not all that afraid. Because Eevee's just going to kill something here. I could have hit the Pop Shroom and then put 9 into the Shroom Gobbler, but I'm not really all that afraid. Well, this is Poltegeist. This thing might be bad. I'm not 100% sure. It might actually just be harmful. Yeah, my hero's on a 7-turn timer now. I'm basically just turning into Nova. What are you? You're 8 HP. Maybe I'll trade for something cool. That's the other fun thing about this mod, I think. Even though it's not great, we could always just hit a cool trade. Oh, there's a puffball in this. Yeah. Need to kill the devil. Be gone, demon. And I just recall Haunter. Could I have recalled Poltegeist instead? I don't know. I'm not gonna. Am I dead? I should have recalled this. Because you know what? I actually have to recall this. No, I have to... If it swings... I have to eat another Shroodle's hit. Or... You already killed Veiled Lady. You know what? Fuck it. Well, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm only gonna take 4. You're not gonna die. You're only gonna take 3. You're not gonna die. I'm just gonna leave this a little poor, I guess. The best thing to do is freeze the gobbling. 4 is less than 6. 3 is less than 4. Let's ride. There's no puffballs. It just is scary. But that's good enough. I got what I could out of it. You know, we're rich enough. It's fine. How about a charm for my Eevee? Nope, but we get a new unit. Something exciting, maybe? Mayhaps. I'll click New Moon Biscuit, it's fine. Something new, maybe? Ooh, apply poison equal to damage dealt. I don't have any poison, but I'm down to just fucking send it on Krogunk here. Team applies 80 poison is a lot. So this guy is... I mean, he's like a frog. There's no way he's a bug type. He might just be... There's not like an amphibian type, is there? That wouldn't work. He could be maybe like a grass type. Oh no, he's definitely a water type. You know what? I'm gonna say water. My thinking on grass was like frogs are green, grass is green, which doesn't really make sense. And like Shroom is green. He's got to be a water type, and then maybe he's like a... I don't think they're gonna call him a water bug. That would be weird. I'm going with water type, and he's probably got one other type that I don't know. Is there like a poison type? I doubt it. I'll grab Spore Pack here. And I can afford a charm for my Eevee. Pomegranate. I think this is gonna make Jolteon. but I'm not sure. Wonder what the explode would give. Probably a random. I can't imagine any of the Pokemon explode other than Voltorb. We should not be too excited here. This looks really bad, but we're gonna just kind of try to stall out anyway. I just don't have any health. But I want to stall out for Krogunk. It's actually my favorite race from Mass Effect is the Krogunks. They were pretty cool, I thought. I should have played Poltegeist first. Oh well. I was thinking I was going to kill this guy and not take the damage, but I changed my mind. Don't forget that this guy kills my hero with no counterplay in 5 more turns. Just make sure you keep that in mind. The good news is I have Woodhead, or Explode Head, which is extremely good in this next fight. There is not a lot that survives Woodhead here. I don't want to put this Winter Worm away forever. I could also just explode him. I'm down to explode him here for the mental well-being. I'm good with an explosion. And then we're gonna go Snow Stick on Eevee. Eevee might get a little spicier perhaps. And the goal is just gonna be to freeze Boozle and then farm up with Krogunk. And get a little extra poisoning going. But it's not looking ideal. Wow. Well, I guess it is actually the same, isn't it? 6 damage is 6 poison, and 2 damage 3 times is also 6 poison. So it works out the same no matter how you slice it. And it's just applied poison, not poison damage, so I don't care about the tick down. I'm just gonna sit here and try to draw into Spore Pack as fast as possible. Yeah, there we go. That's +6, baby. I'll take it. Does he apply poison if he kills something? I think he would. The main thing I have to watch for here is that I don't die to Bam. So I should probably put a freeze, and then I'm just going to draw back to Spore Pack here as fast as I can. Yeah, beautiful. Because Eevee kills Baby Snowbow. I think I should probably get Poltegeist out of here. Do you ever die to the Winter Worm in this line? I don't think so. I think it is this play. And then I'm just gonna go a freeze on Bam. You know what was technically better here was if Noomlin Freeze Winter Worm Flame Water Krogunk for 1 more poison. I'll live, I won't sweat it too hard, but I could have done a little better. Overall though, I think in this comp with just the unit and 1 other card, clearing, what is that, 26 poison on the first fight that we get him is pretty good. He's still gonna take a long time to evolve, so hopefully he's quite good. But we'll see. Let me see what Eevee became. Oh, it's just Leafeon. Oh, that's really good for me. Oh, did it pop off the Pomegranate Charm because it can't hold the Pomegranate Charm on Leafeon? That's interesting. That must be a random evolution then. Great for my poison setup though. Very nice. Critical, Spark, Crown. I mean, obviously Crown, no doubt. Critical Spark, Sunbell of Charge. Spark is whatever. Critical Spore Pack is kind of cute. Silly, though. I'll take critical and we can just go. Very interesting that that works like that. Makes sense. Reasonable. I have $110. Is there a charm I would want to see? Cake charm, for sure. I would skip a crown for cake charm here. So, we'll see what we get. Mega Mimic's nice. It's safe. Berry Blade's okay. It would be nice to have healing for this fucking loser-ass hero with 6 HP. Also skip. I'm gonna play Mega Mimic. I think it's greedy, but better. No Cake Charm, but there is a Smeargle Charm. The problem with this is that I might just not have the money for the vase, and I don't want to take the risk. But I do want to play Smeargle Charm Krogunk. That would be baller. Oh well. It's not like there's anything good in this fight anyway. And I'm not gonna take the Heart Charm, as nice as it is. What was the card? Mimic with a new one, yeah. As nice as it would be, I'd rather have a crown over the 5 HP here. Even if it's cursed. Sorry, I forgot that I have the reduced money costs. So I could have actually bought the Heart Charm. I still would have lost the crown, though. I was right. I don't know what I'm thinking. Sometimes I think things and I don't know why. You ever have that problem? It happens to me quite often. I'm sitting here, I'm having a thought, and then I go, what a stupid thing to think. Who would think that? It's me, I would think that. Curse Crown Snowcake is pretty mid through the mid game, actually. But I'm still gonna do it. It's fine in this fight, but it's not great in the next fight. And it's not great in the Frost Guardian either. But I'm not worried about those. What I am worried about is sweet, sweet poison. I kicked out the freak, right? Yeah, no, I didn't kick out the freak. Poltergeist, I should have gotten rid of you. I apologize for wasting your time. Please leave. The Leafeon evolution seems like a super high roll, though. Seems like exactly what I wanted. Defensive capability for our hero. Poison for our Krogunk. Really, this seems exactly like what we would want here. Good to, first of all, just make sure I'm safe. Sure. I don't mind a little extra money here. What else is Mega Mimic gonna do, right? And if it had gotten a little spice there, it would have been even better. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and redraw spam. I want to try to finish my quest or my evolution in the next area. I think it is a tough ask, but I'm gonna go for it. I suppose I could poison myself. Doesn't feel all that necessary. Could have called the Wave Bell there for a little extra poison, though. I do get slightly more poison, and I don't actually feel like I'm under much duress here. You know what? I will Spore Pack myself. I can only do it once, but that's 6 instead of 4. It might make the difference between getting there and not getting there. Now, if you want to get a little bit more technical, I should recall Leafeon to guarantee all the spice on Krogunk. It just gets a little bit suspicious because of the Shell Witch. I'm down though. Because this Conqueror is very dead. There's no way he comes back from this. And that's 7 more poison handled. And I'm gonna have Krogunk take the 2. You know, it's all well and good, but I would also like to make sure I don't die, potentially. Seems like a viable choice. So we'll want to Sunrod our boy. Every turn that goes by, I think we are getting more and more likely to actually hit our goal here. I'm gonna greed the redraw bell. It's another 2 damage, which is fine. Good to plant Leafeon on the board. I should have waited a turn. Yep. My mistake. -4 on my poison. Alas. I get 2 poison if Leafeon goes. I might get 4. I fucked up here, though. I guess I would have killed him anyway, so it's not that big of a mistake. I could potentially get 4 poison by going... No, I die. Ooh, I almost went recall into Sunrod. That's not good. That is quite bad. Alright, let's just get out of here before I kill myself. It's gonna take me one more fight regardless. I am accepting that fact now. We did what we could. What's it gonna be? No trades, by the way. Bit of a shame. Pepper Flag is juicy with this hero. I'm down. You know, we got a little spice going on. Why not? I'm gonna go money plus charm. I just don't want any more units added to this deck. I mean, if Krogunk evolves into something terrible, it's gonna be hell. But the evolution is not easy, so I am hopeful that he's gonna be quite good. I'm gonna wait to plant charms until I know what's going on. Poltergeist, get away from me. You're on the chopping block. You're my trade option. With Woodhead juiced, I think we are unlikely to face any problems in this fight because we just get to mostly clear one row at our leisure. I'm gonna wait. So think about this with me for a second. This is something that I haven't actually had to think about ever. I can do 2 poison, and then in 3 turns 2 more poison. So you would take 2, then 1, then 2, right? 2, then 1, then 2 is 5 damage. If I wait 2 turns, I guess it's damage faster if you Spore Pack now, but stacking up to 4 poison is better for overall damage output. But I'm still applying 4 poison either way, which is all that I actually care about. I'm gonna go ahead and plant a Sunrod and Krogunk here, just to get him rolling. Not that it's a real question though, I'm always gonna finish this quest. This evolution, sorry, I keep calling it a quest. The evolution's always gonna finish here. It's not really a question. I wanna freeze Woolly Drek, but then my Newland Biscuit is wasted. I am not willing to take 5 anywhere, and I don't want him to get Barrage, so I'll freeze him. And if we wait 1, we can Woodhead him, yeah, depending on the outcome. This is quite good, because he dies before he eats now. Woodhead goes before the Woolly Drek eat even occurs. 1 more poison and we're done here. This is a lot of damage from Grombles. I should just be aware. I'm gonna Newland Biscuit a Scrappy Sword. It's not my favorite play, but it's alright. I'm just gonna kill 1 Gromble. Could kill him next turn for the multi-kill. Probably not. Probably the worst idea I've had so far. Because why wouldn't I just redraw Bell? Right. Very true. I have my hero tank it because it's neutral, and he dies anyway. And then I may as well Spore Pack. Quest completed. Evolution mission finished. I need to remove these Scrappy Swords, though. At least we get a Pepper Flag. Brother, just send it to the Krogunk. What the hell? How do we not get 1 spice on the Krogunk there? Oh boy. Don't take for granted that we win this fight. This is actually close. Bigfoot, Big Lou together are quite troubling. I'm gonna just focus Big Lou. I have to freeze the Gromble then, or I could have Krogunk, and yeah, like this is better. I need to put the Bigfoot on ice, and then the Pepper Flag has to go towards tanking Big Lou, I think, because Bigfoot behind Big Lou is a little bit of a threat. I like Krogunk here. I need to Sunrod my hero so that I can get a little bit of spice settled in before Krogunk goes. And if it goes double Leafeon again, I'm just going to complain. There's no way I just lost 4 coin flips. That's unbelievable. Okay, I'm over it. I've come to terms with reality. I'm gonna do this Snow Stick. My hero eats 2. Krogunk puts 2. And then I think this is incorrect. I don't know why I thought that was gonna kill. Do I ever sack Krogunk here so that I can stay on 10 spice? I think I have to. I'm running out of time. I think Krogunk has to die here so that I keep this spice for one more round. Because then Pepper Flag goes up. My hope is that he just doesn't eat the injury because he wasn't, like, he's gonna change. But I don't think that's gonna be how it works. Please get me out of this fight. A series of unfortunate randoms led us into a bad position, I would say. But we lived. Toxicroak. Isn't this the same unit? Seven, 3, 4. Apply poison equal to damage dealt. Hold. 5, 2, 4. Apply poison equal to damage dealt. His evolution, I went through 80 poison. I guess the base effect is very strong, is the idea. But I went through all of this work to get +2, +1. That doesn't feel right. The injury thing is true, though. That's cool, at least. Let's go North Pass. I want to do a trade and get rid of... I mean... I guess we'll see. Whenever an ally is healed, apply double or double spice. I don't have any healing. Good if I took Berry Blade. Exterminator. Those are trade options. We can get Rotom Fan. Alolan Marowak. Trigger when an ally is sacrificed. Summon Bebop Faith 2. That looks fucking awful. Also, like, by far, if they ever change it so that Bebop is when destroyed, apply 4 overburn to the frontmost enemy, this unit is like insanely broken. But by the way, this just looks awful in my run. I think this is probably cool in different runs. I apologize. I'm not doing a whole lot of sacrificing units to summon Faith 3 Bepops, though. Rotom Fan is not getting added. I could play Snoof over Haunter. I don't think I'm playing Haunter, and I don't think Gengar's all that good either. Sure, come along, Snoof. Hey, where's my evolution? He saw the trade. What gives? Spice Stones, huh? Spice Stones, huh? Well, I'm kind of thinking we go Pomegranate Charm, Sunglass Charm, Toxicroak here. And then... the problem with this idea is that I have absolutely no health if I do this. I think it's actually unsurvivable. Strawberry Charm? Hey, plus 2 health. But it only goes to my hero. This one's kind of tough. I gotta make some choices. I'm kind of just stuck here. I'm gonna pick up Spice Stones for sure. The Golden Dip doesn't look that good to me. Plus 2 is kind of whatever. Snowball Charm? Alright. We can turn Snoof into a bit of a demon here. This is the alternative idea. We can run Pomegranate, Sunglass, Snoof, and then Snoof is sitting here pushing 2 damage every 2 turns and applying a snow and a poison bomb. I'm actually going to do that, maybe. I want to play through Toxicroak, though. I think it would be way cooler to play through the unit I'm trying out here. He's just like, he looks kind of mid. But I guess we could play... Here, I'm going to force it. You know what? I'm going to force it. I think it's not great, but it's probably forceable. So we go... We'll go Pomegranate, Sunglass on Toxicroak. Right? Now I have this 1/1 that applies Barrage Poison when he attacks of 1 poison. And now I just have to give him... So he's going to start out at 3, basically. And we'll build out from there. And I think what we want here, actually, I'm going to make a slight edit. I'm not going to play... I'm going to do Critical Charm Snowcake, and we're going to play through this being our HP play. We're going to take off Spice Stones, and we're going to play Leafeon instead. So 2 characters will get a +4 at the very least. And then potentially I'm going to give you Snowball Charm, and then that'll be okay. Let's run it up. This is definitely going to be tough. But I want to play this unit, damn it. And I think I can, so I'm not going to be a coward. I think it's viable with the charms I rolled to do this, so I'm not going to be a little baby about it. I'm just going to send it. We'll be fine. Just got to play that card like 2 more times, 2 more Spice Stones, and we win the game. Watch him cook. 3 damage, 3 poison. You know what? I'm definitely understating how good this is. It's pretty strong. I shouldn't be a hater. I just feel like 80 poison is a multi-fight evolution mission, so I was expecting it to be something a little more ridiculous. There's not a ton to do for it, though, to be fair. I think maybe it could be like... Honestly, I think a 3-turn timer is all, but even then, I mean, we'll see how it feels because I'm playing 2-turn timer. I have way too much garbage, don't I? Wish this was apply spice to the ally behind. Random ally is so ugly. Do freeze truffle. Actually, what I should have done here is I should have just blown up the woodhead for money. That would have been better. Well, what's done is done. The shroom gobblers are gonna feast, except for not very much. No splits, what a shame. 3 lost split potentials. So much money. Lost. Tragedy. It's okay, I'm gonna make... It's truffle, so naturally I'm gonna make a lot of money anyway. Not a big deal. I'll survive. It'd be cool if I could Lumen Vase him. God, I need to remove cards. There's so much trash in this deck. 3 Scrappy Swords? Eesh. That doesn't feel good. Poison, though. Holy. We go here for a 6x, I believe. Not often we get to see Poison Bomb interact. That's pretty satisfying. No animation stalls either, just tink, 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 tink. Pretty. One Sunbell, +1 charm limit is pretty good. Could beetle up my Toxicroak. I'm definitely gonna take the Noomlin Bell and just hope it's not garbage. Snow Stick is good, Shroominator's fine. I'm happy with that outcome. +1 charm slot, or +1. I'll go +1 charm slot. I made enough money that I'm probably gonna buy 3 charms, and maybe one of them will be good. God bless Muncher. I was just complaining about how I haven't gone to any Munchers yet. Okay. I feel right now, Moodle, if you were to look at my stat page, it would say I feel hopeful. I have a dream of a future that is not yet realized. But perhaps we can make it true. One thing to say here is that I passed on Molten Dip and now I'm playing Spice Stones as a glorified single target Molten Dip. So maybe Molten Dip wasn't so bad. I would actually like to fight the Dung Rock here and just freeze the Blaze Beetles. Go get him, champ. 3 damage. And I'm just gonna plant a Mega Mimic to take this damage. That's 2 down. And then we can go ahead and drop... Oh, Mega Mimic doesn't need to die here. We can drop a Woodhead. You know, I wasn't paying attention to what card got eaten there. By this guy. I know what I didn't want to lose, but I don't know what I actually lost. I wish this had like a... I can look here. What did I lose? Scrappy Sword. Okay. Also, it does say Scrappy Sword died. R.I.P. You guys coming to the funeral later? I'm not going to complain about my hero's inability to connect Spice onto the one unit that needs it. I think it's just trivial. Why should I complain about something outside of my control? Does it matter? No. So who cares? I got to 7. It's good enough. With Barrage, I can really see it on this guy. I also think I should probably just take Snoof out because I'm having trouble finding the time to play him. Usually a good sign that he doesn't need to be here. I could just recall everything for the Spice. Guarantee it on Toxicroak. I'm not gonna do that. It's a thought. Actually, I am down to recall Snoop for Shroominator though. Put a little 14 poison onto young Weavis. Don't have anything else to play here, huh? I guess I will just redraw Bell. I could play the Gun Crew. Like, I could play these 4 cards, but they're not very good. I'd rather just get to my Noomlin Snow Sticks. I don't even have to complain. Look at that. It was pretty good. Weird. What do I do when I'm not complaining? Strange. Are there other things to do besides complain? I don't know. Guess I'm gonna have to have a moment of self-actualization, but that's definitely a tomorrow problem. Self-actualization, bettering yourself? Nah. I'm good. I'm just gonna click on the cards. I cannot afford another space user. No thank you. I am not taking that mobile campfire. Take my... what's his name? What is his name? So he was Croagunk. I have not remembered his name. It's like Toxis something, I think. Toxicroak. I almost said Toxicroak, but I was like, there's no way they went Croak into Croak. Croagunk, Croak, Toxicroak, whatever. I'm gonna croak if I keep saying croak. Block Charm. Good for my Nova. Buckle Charm. What a fool I am. Pengu Charm. What a fool I am. At $73. Is there anything worth buying here? It's like you want to think about the Blaze Tea. It's probably fine. I'm not gonna crown it or anything, but it's alright. I kind of want to ditch Leafeon or Snoof. I might be able to get away with ditching both, honestly. I said I wasn't going to crown it, but I might actually crown it. May as well Chuckle Charm. I get a very small amount of value from Uba Bear if I Chuckle Charm. So, you know. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm gonna back to menu. I'm not gonna change anything, but I want to take a screenshot of Krogunk before I put the Pengu Charm on him, because Pengu Charm fucks up the look in the thumbnail, I think, very heavily. It's much harder to read, so I'm just gonna give him these two charms. And then I'm gonna make my chair make noise while I sit up to grab this screenshot. Please hold. I could pause, but I don't know. I kind of like this time we get to spend together. There's nothing happening. No pressure, but we're still here. Okay, I'll grab Spice Stones, I suppose. That can be the other card in the thumbnail. And we're ready. See, it wasn't bad. It didn't take too long. And it's nice to spend some time. Something's wrong. I think I didn't Control C. I think I fucked up. I think I might have accidentally Control X, which is not the hotkey for copy paste. There we go. Where's this crown go? Oh, I haven't bought Blaze Tea yet. I was like, where's my Blaze Tea too? It's missing. Okay. I think we can Blaze Tea off the rip. You could also just go up to 4. I don't love it. I have so many clunkers that it's just not really worth it to play Snoof. I'm gonna actually drop a Leafeon. Nah, I'll keep Leafeon. I think Leafeon's a little bit better than Snoof in this position. And so we'll crown Leafeon. I'm only playing this because of the Snow Cake. I'm only doing it for the extra HP from the critical Snow Cake here. Very specifically, without that, I don't think I would do this. I think Leafeon would not be in this run. I'm gonna put the Grink on ice. Krogunk gets a Blaze Tea. He's on a 3-turn timer. Happy to Noomlin the Spice Stones. And I think I will even go so far as to Lumen Vase it as well. And now we go up to 5 poison off the jump, which is actually 10. You can go hit the Grink, I suppose. And I don't have anything else to play in this hand. This is a good timing to redraw Bell. There's very minor value here, but there's not actually... Like, Spore Pack and Scrappy Sword are both wastes of my turn. And Snow Stick doesn't have anything to freeze, so I'll just redraw. Good to just go ahead. You can work towards something a little more valuable here. Although nothing is all that good, I think I will play Woodhead. I would have to call the bell early to get value out of Snow Stick. I would much rather just redraw. Because the next Spice Stone seals the fight. I'm fairly certain, anyway. I'm gonna flip on up. Freeze Rock Hog. And I think I'm going to play Shroominator here, and then just redraw to get to the Spice Stones. I didn't do the math, but in the worst of times, what I will do is have Woodhead take the Frost Guardian's hit. But I think he dies. He dies. Then we go Spice Stones, and now you're at 17, which is 34. And don't really have anything to play. Again, the Spore Pack is just kind of wasted. There's no need for it here. Krogunk, the only thing that happens in this position is a certain bear of the Uber variety shuts me out. Shuts me out from just like crunching right through. So let's see if I can face down the devil himself. He's looking pretty demonic, I must say. Pretty Uber, pretty bear. But he actually dies if I play a sword on my Woodhead. Leafeon will take 2. I think it's lethal. Leafeon takes 2. This explodes, kills Uber Bear. Leafeon takes 1. And then we do 17, 34. Indeed. Dude, I'm just... after playing a run without speaking, I've been noticing, I feel like, how much easier it is to play this game when I'm talking through my decisions. Maybe it's just like a mental thing. I've spoken for 600 hours through playing Wildfrost. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange. Anyway, we're gonna play Toxicroak, Hero, Leafeon, Freeze Crusher, Pepper Flag back here, Blaze Tea here. No Spice Stones in the opening hand. It's okay. I'm gonna play Shroominator, redraw. Could play Noomlin Biscuit, Snowstick, redraw, actually. I think that's gonna be a little better. It's basically like playing Snowstick, but I get to play another Snowstick later on for free. I just want to get to the Spice Stones. Yeah, unfortunate draw order means that my tempo's a little bit frigged here, but we go Spice Stones. At least we get to 6, or it's like 12 poison. That's pretty good. Oh, it's only 9, because 3 instances. That's fair. And the freeze, and then we go Rod of Sun variety. And we do another 3 and 3. We're incentivized not to press the redraw bell a little more when you have Bell of the Bell. The math works out where if you have Bell of the Bell, you want to draw it. You want to play exactly 3 cards per turn and then redraw, pretty much. Not that it really matters here because I'm just going to win out. But 3 cards is very easy a goal to hit. Man, I apologize, by the way, for talking a little shit about Krogunk and this Toxicroak unit at the start. 3 damage is all it takes for him to just obliterate. Obviously, we have the barrage and things like that going in our favor, but still, he's doing crazy damage while being at 3. With just a little bit of buff and he's going a little bit out of control here, it looks like. I'll play the Woodhead here. You can eat my Flame Water, I don't mind. We can move around now if we so desire. We probably will. But also 3 turn timer, 2 freeze does make the final boss. A 2 freeze barrage makes the final boss quite a bit easier as well. I won't lie. So we go like Spice Stone, Snowstick, Sunrod, and it's over. This was the worst possible draw for Spice. And all my Spice went to Leafeon because that's just how the game is. And we still crush. So, I'm sorry Toxicroak, I didn't know your game like that. Applied damage equal to poison. It's particularly strong in Snow Dwellers because they have so many damage boosting effects. This unit, it's definitely Snow Dweller specific. It has to be because you can't poison in the other clans. But still cool. I had fun. I had a good time with that one. Thank you for watching. I hope you also had a good time. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.